Alright guys, welcome back to another Cruising is Life discussion video. Today we are going to talk about the brand new terminal coming to the Space Coast here at Port Canaveral. So stay tuned and find out. As you may have heard if you watched my video talking about the brand new Carnival ships, we now know that Port Canaveral will be the home of the brand new Carnival ship at 180,000 tons, holding up to a double occupancy of 6,600 guests. And that's not going to be easy for just a standard terminal. So Port Canaveral and Carnival have teamed up, and they are building a $150 million terminal at the brand new Terminal 3. So there has been a Terminal 3 in the past at Port Canaveral, and it was a very small terminal, and it was really hardly ever used, and it now looks like this. So yeah, of course, now it looks like that. We know that it is under construction or now being demolished to make way for this, which is even cooler. So yes, Carnival is getting their own state-of-the-art terminal here in Port Canaveral, just like NCL and Royal Caribbean are getting theirs in Miami, which is interesting. That, of course, I would have actually expected Miami to be the home for this brand new ship as much as they've been, because the Breeze went there for the first, for its inaugural, or its first home port. The Breeze went there, the Vista went there, the Horizon's going there. Now the Panorama, which is, I didn't really expect that to go to Miami. It was more of a surprise to me though, seeing it was going to Long Beach. But I have a theory about that ship, and I will share it soon. Hopefully I'm right, because I'm really interested in doing it. Anyways, so now that we have Panorama going to Long Beach in 2019, and now we have early in 2020, we have the brand new Carnival ship, quote-unquote Carnival Reflection, staying at the brand new Terminal 3 in Port Canaveral, Florida. So what do we know about this terminal? So Port Canaveral has been rapidly growing over the last few years. A lot of big ships are now being sent over there. First it started with Freedom of the Seas, which was home ported out of there every Sunday. And then we had Quantum and Anthem of the Seas make ports of call there during their Bahamas cruises out of New York. And then afterwards we now have Oasis of the Seas, which is one of, technically, the largest in the world if you kind of combine the whole Oasis class together, which that's, yeah. So we have the largest ship in the world basically at Port Canaveral now. And so why not send the 180,000 ton Carnival ship there? Got to compete with the Oasis somehow. So since it is so big, like I just said, we're going to get a brand new terminal, kind of like we got Terminal 1 for, not necessarily Oasis, but we did get the large terminal in Port Canaveral because of the new large ships coming in, like Norwegian Epic, Freedom of the Seas, Oasis, and so forth. And this is going to kind of blow Terminal 1 out of the water, so to speak, because this is going to be absolutely massive and really, really cool state-of-the-art terminal. Now, this 2020 will be celebrating the 25th anniversary of Carnival being in Port Canaveral, which is a pretty big milestone, which is part of why they're kind of doing this, to kind of celebrate. This terminal is going to be 185,000 square feet, and again, cost about $150 million to build. It's going to be 2 floors. It's going to have a huge parking structure, as you can see in here. It also has the ability to hold 1,800 vehicles in the parking structure. And then it is on pace so far to be completed in June of 2020, which is perfect timing for this brand new ship, because it is supposed to debut spring of 2020. So I would imagine maybe a few weeks in Europe, maybe, or a few weeks in New York, and then we will see it down in Port Canaveral. It looks like it's going to be kind of space themed, of course, you know, because the Space Center is nearby. It is considered the Space Coast, which is really cool. This is also going to be a big deal because it is the first place in the U.S. to homeport a liquefied natural gas cruise ship. It is the first port to be capable of doing so, which is why they are also getting the state-of-the-art terminal to do so. That's all I have for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're excited for this cool brand new terminal and for the brand new cruise ship from Carnival Cruise Line to come to Port Canaveral. I will see you next time, and I'll see you soon.